tough, right?
Well, I've tried to pick it off.
You're kidding me. How'd that go? Hey everybody, it's Dr. Nicole Freels. I have a really cool case for you. You're not gonna believe this. Check out this. It kind of looks like a horn, really. Come on in. So this guy right here, right there, and you can see it split the skin. It's kind of coming out. Because it's so exquisitely tender, what I'm gonna do is numb up this part of the foot and then this part of the foot as well. So, and then we're gonna soak it. So we're gonna grab a wash rag and then just, we have a, not Lumicaine, what is it? Some type of softening agent for the calluses, and we're gonna put it all over and let that sit for about 15 minutes because I wanna soften it up and get this out, which we're gonna send to the lab. But again, that looks just like a horn. So let's get you numbed up. First things first, we don't have it. Relax that foot as much as you can. You're gonna feel that bee sting though, okay?
Yeah.
All right, is everybody ready? Here comes the cold spray, nice and still for me, okay? I don't see how you're walking around with these. You gotta be limping.
Well, you can get my house, it's a mess.
Okay.
Oh.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. Okay, we'll go a little bit more over here. Actually, probably best to, do you know what? Do you mind to put this one off the side? Is that okay for your hip?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a while.
For a while.
Can't do it very long.
You did real good on the first one. You close enough, Ashley? I know, I'm sorry. Again, just think about how much better this is going to be whenever I go in there to trim it. Good job.
I tried trimming it up, but...
Okay, let's get a little on the other side here. Yeah, these are just so tender when they get built up like this. And I mean, it can even be small and just hurt. Okay. Go down just a little bit. Okay. I'm on the right spot. Doing good. Take a deep breath for me. Great. Yeah, definitely getting these trimmed. Have you ever had these trimmed?
Just me trying to trim them.
Oh, okay. And it's hard for you to get down there. You know?
Yeah. Who would trim them other than a podiatrist?
That's exactly who would trim it, as a podiatrist.
Yeah, she doesn't trust me.
I don't trust you.
Okay, get a little more right here. Big stick here, okay?
Okay.
I know, I'm sorry.
You're not painless.
There we go, there we go. Take a deep breath. All right, let's get y'all set up and then I'll be back. All right, guys, we're gonna go in. She's been soaking. Gosh, you've been in here for about 30 minutes soaking. My goal was to make it as least painful as I can. Now, again, we numbed up quite a bit. And so we're gonna test it to make sure. Okay, and then we're gonna send this to lab. Does that hurt?
Just a little bit.
A little bit, but tolerable?
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay, so what I wanna do is try to get under it. And so, again, this is called a cutaneous horn. And we wanna make sure that we don't, oh, well, we could grab my glasses off of my desk, please, yeah. Get a little bit of this. That there is nothing growing underneath this, something that's malignant potentially. Because these have came back. How long has this been here growing for you?
A while.
Like 2 years?
Yeah.
The last 3 or 4 months, it's just gotten worse.
I'm sorry?
The last 3 or 4 months, it's gotten worse.
Okay.
We
so we've got, I was trying to see where it kind of separates. That thing is sticking so far out there. You okay? Am I hurting you?
Nah.
You're tough, right?
Well, I've tried to pick it off.
You're kidding me. How'd that go?
It didn't.
It didn't.
It's still there.
So what I'm trying to do is just kind of loosen up, get an idea of where this separates from the skin to the horn. Well, the good news is it's nice and soft now. It's not so hard. Well, you're gonna feel like $1,000,000 when you walk out of here. Okay, guys, we got our biopsy. We're almost ready. Look at that.
Let me see. Oh my God.
Look how big that thing is. And this thing feels like a rock. I mean, it's the size of a dime in diameter. So this guy's gonna go to the lab and we will do a follow-up to see. I'm gonna go ahead and trim the rest of this up. You're doing great. That was the hard part. So we had talked about kind of doing an insert or something to, I'm gonna move this over to me just a little bit, okay? To help offload. Oh, that's wet. That's a little better. Let's tilt you up just a bit.
Okay.
So all the skin is just macerated from the wash rag. Well, I'm glad it's entirely off. The skin underneath looks nice and healthy. I definitely want you to put some urea, use some urea to really help debride off that dead skin and the callus. We recommend something called Heal, which is 42% urea. Urea is what we call a keratinolytic, which eats away at this dead kind of callus and buildup.
What will it look like as it's eating it away?
Honestly, it just goes down to normal, healthy skin. It's what we call an enzymatic debridement.
Where do I get that?
We have it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had it made because I wanted to put some antifungal properties into it and put a lot of hydrating, what we call bases or just ingredients to make it nice and soft, yet get rid of that where the skin's macerated. It just doesn't want to trim.
What's macerated mean?
When you get into a hot tub, you know how you get all
Yeah.
white skin, you get all pruny and whatnot.
Okay.
That's macerated. Just kind of that white. And we want to get the pressure off.
I might be able to walk normal.
Well, you should be able to. And one of the reasons this developed is because you don't have a lot of fat down here. We talked about how skinny you were. Oh my gosh, come on. I need to get the nippers. And so not having a lot of fat underneath the heads of these bones really make you more prone to developing this buildup. I'm actually using the nippers over here. That worked out quite well. Okay, so this is just it looked like a classic callus, but you know what? Because it's so thick, I'm gonna go ahead and send this one as well. Let's send it in a separate jar. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. Get some of this. There's the hardest part is getting it started. Where is that separation? Because I don't want to go deep into the skin and create a wound if possible, but as you can see, I'm kind of going blind here. But this will feel so much better.
I might feel like cleaning ass tomorrow.
I think you might feel like dancing tonight. No, I don't think it'd be good for you to clean. I think that gentleman over there might be that'd be a good job for him.
I try.
I couldn't stand up long enough to cook. I'd get dizzy and...
Aw. So this is just one of the issues, huh?
Yeah.
Just going real slow to make sure I don't get any, because where that tissue's so wet, boy, that'd be easy to get into the good skin.
Yeah, I don't want any infection.
No, ma'am. I don't either. Okay, we're getting close, guys. Kind of crazy how it just separates. It's, as we saw on that rim there, it just kind of explodes out of the skin.
Was that just secondary to the big thorn?
That is the big thorn.
That one there too?
I think so. I think this is I don't think it looked exactly like the other one. I thought it was just a callus, but as I'm getting in here, that it's very tough, and it kind of has some same features and characteristics as the cutaneous horn.
Mm.
Okay, here we go.
Can you tell the boys I've had 2 thorns? Let's see.
There you go.
Golly.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard as rock.
Yep, sure is. No wonder it hurts so bad. All right, let me have your foot back. Okay, let's get these edges cleaned up. So we can get you comfy. So we're gonna have you come back in about 2 weeks, and we'll go over the biopsy results. I will tell you the lab is really good about calling us if there is something in there that is unexpected or concern for, you know, like I said, malignancy. You can get, or it's with this particular type of lesion, a squamous cell carcinoma can occur underneath. So we definitely want to make sure that none of that is going on. But with the lab calling us, usually no news is good news.
Right.
When they process this, if they process something, they get us on the phone pretty quick. So I would say that to our viewers, really important if you have this to have it removed and sent off to make sure, you know, this is just a cutaneous horn or a callus, not anything more severe. So really no post-op care, meaning you don't really need to do anything for this because there is no opening. I would just start using that ointment that we talked about that they're going to bring in just a couple minutes on it every day. And then also using like a little buff, you know, to remove the dead buildup that's wanting to. But you can see right here, that's the bone. I mean, there is not a lot. I mean, it's just skin, which is why I wanted to go so slow so I wouldn't nip this sensitive, fragile skin.
Right in between the big toe and the little toe, it seems rough, doesn't it?
The big toe?
In the little toe.
Okay.
This area right here.
Oh, yeah.
It feels small.
Look at that.
Yeah.
How's that feel? Yeah, that's
good.
just, get this little rim here and you're good to go. Well, that was a exhale of relief. There you are. Okay, all right. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something today. Don't forget, if you have these, please go have them biopsied so they can be sent off to make sure you are doing okay. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, comment below. I'll see you next time.